On this late Tuesday night, January 16, 2018, it is time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Tuesday night, January 16, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Time is 11 o'clock on this late Tuesday night. The top story Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Tuesday night is... President Trump's doctor says he's in excellent health, but the numbers tell a different story. Early numbers show Senate Democrats raised the big sums for midterm battles. How malnourished teen escaped a house full of chains and freed her 12 siblings. DHS chief takes heat over Trump fear. Navy to file homicide charges against the ship commanders after deadly crashes. Ex-CIA officer suspected of compromising Chinese informants is arrested. North Korea's nuclear weapons progressed at a tenor stage, Chosun said. In the coldest village on Earth, eyelashes freeze, dinner is frozen, and temperature sinks to 88 degrees Fahrenheit below zero. Submarine builder charged with murder and death of Kim Wall. Sentencing hearing begins for convicted sexual predator Larry Nassar. Bannon subpoenaed by special counsel on House committee to testify in Russia probes. House Republicans coalesce beyond plan to avert shutdown. White House press secretary said if Trump were racist, why did NBC give him The Apprentice? State police say alleged drunken driver stopped on Interstate 95 at Mansfield traveling 20 miles an hour. Norfolk Animal Control officer saves life with first non-canine CPR attempt. Plainville gives a final salute to Chief Merrick. Attleboro woman faces third offense drunken driving charge. Plainridge took $12.7 million in December. North Attleboro school superintendent to be evaluated next month. And North Attleboro, the light has run out at Good Fortune Chinese Restaurant in East Washington Street as Good Fortune Chinese Restaurant in North Attleboro closed. Peter Zamzel said BlackRock's Larry Fink is extraordinarily hypocritical to push social responsibility. Democrats search for 51st net neutrality vote, and Nestle is selling its U.S. candidate business at Utilities Ferrero. Metro Detroit area buzzing. Is China really planning to destroy space junk with lasers? NASA's Deep Space Gateway, seen as a key to bold plan for Mars and beyond. Hubble scores on neat close-up of view of a distant galaxy. California hospitals that face a war zone of flu patients and is setting up tents to treat them. Girl lying next to her grieving grandfather in a heartbreaking photo dies of cancer. Death of hockey player age 10 was flu-related, health officials said in New Canaan, Connecticut, and rats may not be to blame for spreading Black Death. Peter Childers Talbers. 11:01 on this late Tuesday night. Take a look at New England Intel Report 93 southbound ITO exit 9 and south. 1 hour ago, an instant after a motor vehicle accident. And River, Massachusetts at 17 Shirley Avenue, there is a building fire and fire for the roof. Peter Childers Star Bears. 11:01 on this late Tuesday night. 10 out for traffic and 10 out for Peter Children traffic check. Baby! Let's study off on the MBTA where it's looking good at subway, commuter rail, and the ferries. Okay, look at the doorways and byways of New England on this late Tuesday night. In Rhode Island, looking good on the Cape called Route 6 to the westbound side. It is slow between 132 and Route 149 on the westbound side. A little slow, but it's looking good in the Cape Downs. Southeastern Massachusetts highways all looking good. Mass Parkland westbound side, little slow around Logan Airport headed towards the Ted Williams Tunnel. Soldier Field Road on the westbound side, little slow before Western Avenue, but it is looking good in Boston vicinity. And up north, 3 on both ends is back to the Nashua stretch. Southbound side, it is backed up between Manchester and Nashua, New Hampshire. 93 southbound side, it is slow between Manchester and all the way down to Salem, New Hampshire. 93 at the northbound side, slow between Manchester and Concord, New Hampshire. Route 101 and eastbound side, it is slow between Manchester and Epping, New Hampshire. Spotted turnback on both ends backed up to Route 4 in Dover and Durham, New Hampshire. Main turnback at the northbound side, also between the Concord and Wells, Maine. 95 at the main turnback at the northbound side, also slow between Saco and Gray, Maine via Portland area. Southbound side and the main turnback, it's slow between Portland, Maine. 295 at the southbound side, it is slow around between Freeport and the main turnback. 89 on both ends is backed up between Bedford, New Hampshire, all the way to Randolph, Vermont. 91 on both ends it's backed up between Deerfield, Mass, and all the way up to the Canadian border. 93 on the northbound side, it is backed up between Tilton, New Hampshire, all the way up to Route 91. And Mass Pike on both ends back between Springfield and all the way down the New York State border. And New York State 3 is backed up between Utica, New York, all the way down to the New York State border. Interstate A7 and New York State 3 is backed up between Albany and Poughkeepsie. Interstate A6 is backed up between Elmira and Binghamton, and all the way down to Route 6 and 84. Interstate A8 is backed up between Binghamton and all the way to Schenectady. Northeastern Pennsylvania highways and the Poconos are slow go. And Interstate A1 and both ends back between Allentown, PA, all the way down to Harrison, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania Turnpike slow for the Harrisburg stretch. Route 22 on the northbound side. It is so between Harrisburg and State Cottage. And highways and byways of Connecticut are looking good. And 95 on the southbound side. It is so between 97 all the way to the George Washington Bridge on the southbound side. 278 eastbound side, Little Storm, Brooklyn area. Here, channel news time. It is 11:04 on this late Tuesday night, and it's time now for a weather report. And take a look at the radar satellite loop, and it shows a line of snow showers stretching the line from Waterville, Maine, all the way down to much of New Hampshire, southern Vermont, northeastern Massachusetts, and central western Mass, and up in the northwestern portions of Connecticut and eastern New York from Syracuse and Albany, stretching all the way down to eastern PA, down to northeastern portions of Maryland. Sleet and rain west of Philadelphia area, and rain showers down around eastern New Haven and eastern tip of Long Island, and some snow showers down around Cape Cod around from Hyannis all in Chinaman down around Nantucket, and some snow showers down around Woodsell and down around Martha's Vineyard. And rain showers off the Jersey Shore. That's right. Take a look at the temperature spread. It's in the 20s to 30s for much of Southern New England, while it's in the teens and 20s for much of Northern New England. Alright, let's take a look at the futurecast. Overnight, it'll make its way towards the northern suburbs of Boston, while the southern coast can get in the snow mix by about 3 a.m. And then we'll be in the snow by about, the morning can be by about 5 a.m. and it will continue to be in the snow for much of the morning. And it'll be done by the afternoon. It's going to be a light snowstorm. So it's going to be about 1 to 3 inches, so it's a snowstorm that is manageable, but you still need to take it seriously. Right now, 31 degrees, temperature humidity 87%, about around 3.40 inches, falling slowly, wind speed, it's calm. Alright, we are in the winter reservoir from 1 a.m. to 1 p.m. Wednesday, still expected to put on slippery road conditions, total circulation up to 2 inches are expected in portions of southeastern Massachusetts and northern Rhode Island, including the city of Providence. And from 1 a.m. to 1 p.m. Wednesday, light snow will overspread the region after the midnight, rain briefly heavy toward daybreak, and the snow will quickly change to rain by mid-morning, and be prepared for hazardous travel late tonight and early Wednesday. Okay, let's take a look at our forecast. It goes like this. For tonight, snow likely May after 3 a.m. Clouds got a low about 28 degrees. Calm wind, chest pace at 70%. Total nighttime circulation less than half an inch. Possible Wednesday, rain and snow before 2 p.m. and then a chance of rain between 2 and 4 p.m. Then a chance of rain and then snow after 4 p.m. High near 35 degrees in east with about 5 miles an hour with dim and calm chest pace at 1%. Total new circulation 1 inch, 2 inches possible for Wednesday night. Slight chance of snow before 8 p.m. Most skies got during the early evening with a then gradual clear sky about 70 degrees. North force about 7 miles an hour, becoming chest pace at 20% the Thursday. Center the most skies got about 31 about 28 degrees. West about Friday 8 miles an hour for Friday. Most sunny podcast skies about 36 about 24 degrees. For Saturday, most sunny podcast about 45 about 29 degrees. Sunday, most sunny most skies about 45 about 31 degrees. Monday, rain likely most skies about 40 about 37 degrees. Chest pace is 55%. And for Tuesday, most of the skies got about 46 degrees. And that is going to be it for the Peter channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Tuesday night, January 16th, 2018. Viewers, hope you have a good night with a good body agent, and I'll see you tomorrow morning with more report. I hope you all have a good night.